By the way, and you probably already watched other videos about this, but you can look at El Condor Pasa or the Legend Cup target stats by hitting the I button right next to the name on the top when you're selecting your own to race, so you can see the skills, you can see their stats, so on and so forth. And what I was supposed to do is train my gold ship so I can try to get the trophy as trophy for gold ship, but apparently I also have a medium prepared silent Suzuka. Not the best because my stamina is a bit low, but I'm working with what I've got, so I guess we're gonna go with it. Timestamps exist in case you want to skip forward. Should have opened with that really, but I think the more important piece of advice in terms of those who may not have already known and are watching this video is, yeah, just hitting I to look at things. So, yeah, if nothing else, this will be the video for the day. If not, maybe it'll be the video coming right after, but as you can see here, just to curiously look at Air Groove, because I think we can check this. And yeah, here, oh, I'm on awful, I should have popped the item. Well, we're gonna find out what happens here. Because I think it's 3 races a day, so we've already looked at El Condor Pasa. Let's look at Air Groove really quickly here. Just, if for no other reason, just to see. So, attributes, no more than like 3 seconds to see, unless you want to do something. They also have groundwork, funny enough. And then we move on. So, wow, they do have guts. I've never been so wrong in my whole life. But, as we sit here and watch the race, because what else are we going to watch here? Yeah, we could definitely lose this. We are missing stats. The only thing we really have is speed, so basically, at least in the case of my silent Suzuka here, we're hoping that we stay in front, Swinging Maestro carries us, and Air Groove doesn't decide to just cut into our first place. Because we definitely can't pull back forward. So, Silent Suzuka can fit here though, especially when she just stays out in front because it's all about a unique skill. But anywho, we'll see where we start off at. I think there was I wonder if I still have it on this channel, but it was a legend race in which I think everyone lost to a generic horse. So I think it was specific. It may have been the special week one, but anywho. And for those who don't know, I think it's special week and then Symboli Rudolf right after El Condor Pasa. But hey, wow, okay, oh no, that procs no matter what. I was about to say, no way we ran out of stamina already. That would be weird. Although El Condor Pasa and Air Groove are not working front runners, so I shouldn't see them in the front. In fact, seeing them at the front of their pack behind us is the scariest thing. Is that special week there, by the way? Anywho. But yeah, you're really usually looking out for the top 3 fan favorites, and for good reason. So, yeah, let's find out. Yeah, there is special week here, as Silent Suzuka looks behind her. But we're gonna do our best. I should have actually looked at the numbers, that's a better way to look, but yeah, Air Groove and El Condor Pasa just chasing hot on our heels. So if we don't stay in first in the last spurt and don't proc, especially if we don't proc unique skill, we have a high chance of losing, basically. That's Silent Suzuka, or my Silent Suzuka in a nutshell. Anywho, yeah, we did get passed up. No, please! We need to proc the skill, by the way. I think we have another velocity skill, otherwise no. Also, we could just be missing stamina. That's very likely as well. So, let's find out what happens here. Yeah, we're getting passed up. Looking towards the front, but I think that's just the game's pity as Air Groove pops over toward the front. She's number 1, popping from the outside, way on the left, by the way. And let's see what happens. Yeah. Little late, but obviously at this point you're really hoping Silent Suzuka to proc. We are gonna use different girls here, and if you're really a girl loyalist, in my case Gold Ship, you're trying to specifically train a girl for the legend race here. So as we lose here, thankfully you just need to participate to get the base rewards, but it would be nice to place first. So next on our plate is going to be Symboli Rudolf. I think I can literally use the one at the top here. Although, it looks a little scary. Do I want to use the Symboli Rudolf? No, I don't, actually. Well, probably this one. I remember because there's a rotation to my training in which I basically am looping my inspirations. I talked about this before, but this should look a little better if I were to guess. If I were to put money down or something Also, yeah, we were working with less of a mood, so I really should pop my items here. I only really used one rain and one mood-raising item. But, hey, also, yes, this Symboli Rudolf is built as Pace Chaser. I normally make her late runner, or late, but this one's a Pace Chaser, so here's hoping. But otherwise, as we get into the race here, not really much else to say. I think this one I should have actually checked. I don't know why I didn't check, but again, proccing unique skill would help out immensely here. So we're gonna find out. We could just skip to the end, but if we're doing this video proper, we might as well sit here. It's only been about 5 minutes and 40-something seconds, according to OBS, so hey. Although, yeah, if I see Symboli Rudolf behind the Pace Chasers, the group of Pace Chasers, that would not be good. Also, there you can see the number of people running a strat, so I think we only have one front runner so far. And do we only have one corner here? That would mean Swinging Maestro only procs on that corner because it's the only one there. I don't think that's the case, though. But anywho, if we proc unique skill and lose, hey, oh, did I say what place I was gonna? I was gonna say maybe we place third. I know I should be hoping to win, but, and I'm not saying that just because our biggest threats in this race are Air Groove and El Condor Pasa. That's literally just me going, well, Air Groove could pass us, and then El Condor Pasa could stay in front, which leaves Symboli Rudolf third. But we'll see what happens. Symboli Rudolf is passing everyone a bit too quickly, but if as long as she procs her unique skill, I think it still counts to help, because the requirement is that she needs to pass 3. I really should look at how these unique skills work. Otherwise, again, at least making her late runner makes it a lot more likely to fill those requirements, but Pace Chaser can definitely do it too, because a lot of people like to run front runner and Pace Chasers anyway. So, let's find out what happens here. El Condor Pasa is definitely going to accelerate. The question is, do we just stay in front or not? It seems like that's the case for now. Also, I think that's the first, that would be the, yeah. In JP, my first one to win the El Condor Pasa Legend race was also Symboli Rudolf, so this is not surprising to me. Although I did say that she was only getting at the third. So I'm sorry for not believing you, Symboli Rudolf. It's just that bad things have happened before. So, we'll take that, and then I'll do gold chip last. Save the quote question mark best for last, but anywho. Oh goodness. So yeah, that goes to, so I think I'll note something at the end of the video here, but that'll be after we do a gold chip race. So yeah, you get a little bit more, but really just participating at all, and then winning once during the event period grants you the thing. But if you're trying to collect trophies with every girl or with a specific girl, obviously you want to race more. I think the one before was the better one, but let's do a quick check. Yeah, I'm picking you gold chip, but Swinging Maestro, Coast is clear, concentration, and then Rudolph's skill. I normally always take it. Cooldown, Coast is clear, hesitant and closers. I'm gonna pick this one. That probably might be the worst one of the two that I looked at, but we're gonna hope. I think I ran this one as N. There's no way this is my Pace Chaser gold. I should have actually checked. I don't know why I do this to myself. We're also going to, yeah, even though we're at good, we're gonna pop this really quickly because I don't believe in myself. You really should only be popping it if you're bad or below, but any little boost for the sake of gold chip here is going to help. Our guts could be just a bit too low. Yeah, because all I really have then at the end is Behold Thine Emperor's Divine Might, but maybe it's okay. The funny part is, I think by this time I had already 3-starred my gold chip, so I forgot how much of a jump it is from her Warning Shot skill to the Anchors Ahoy, is that what it's called? Oh, I'm not a true gold chip fan, am I? Anywho, we'll hope for gold chip to win. It would be nice. If nothing else, we need to get it once, so I'll show you the reason why. I'm pretty sure at the end of this video, but anywho. I think Future Jordan should say something along the lines of, your girls can individually earn trophies, so if you're a collectionist or you're someone who likes collecting things, that's probably going to be one of the things you aim for. Now, the unfortunate part about that is I don't know if there are enough days and races, therefore, to get a trophy with every single Musume. So realistically, you're trying to collect every trophy with a single girl. And the ones that are missable are usually the ones that are more limited. I think there are reruns of the Legend races, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, you need to place first to get the trophy. Otherwise, for those who are more casual, yeah, just do your daily 3 Legend races and you should be good to go. So I guess this video might actually be replacing the one, and if Future Jordan doesn't put it out, it'll be replacing a Super Creek run. But maybe I put them side by side because this one could be about the Legend Cup series. So that'll help, but not by much. So it's during this last spurt that we really need to push forward. We don't have the guts, nor do we have as much wits. So here's hoping Goldship really pulls ahead. It always looks scary for late and end runners, but I mean, that's the strategy I pick, and that's the strategy I love to run. So again, if you ever run into my Musume in the game in a real PvP setting, just know that usually they're going to be late or end chasers, unless I'm just forced to pick them as front runner or pace chasers. But in any case, yeah, I think we lose here because I see Goldship being dragged back by whoever's in front of her. But as I blow up my microphone, oh, that's really unfortunate. Well, I think it's literally the stamina issue, or not a stamina issue. It's literally we're being blocked by someone. It can't be a stamina issue because you just saw me use a 400, 500 stamina Rudolf with only swinging Maestro, which I think this one has as well. And funny enough, Air Groove wins here, so I think a draw gets you a little bit more than an actual loss, and a loss being that El Condor Pasa places first. But let's see what happens, because I forgot. So yeah, it counts as a draw. Funny faces, but I think, yeah, that's not as much. So I did my best, but well, yeah, without further ado, the last thing to check is, yeah, in the trophy room. So we'll check Symboli Rudolph's and then we'll check Goldships, I think, right? Or is it you check the trophy and you see who won it? Yeah, I think you do. Wow, it's my first time entering this. Anywho, where is it? It would be EX, right? Yeah, EX. So Legend Race versus El Condor Pasa. If you click on the trophy, you can see which of your girls has earned the trophy, which is going to really get into a collectionist's head, because I don't... Is it possible to get a trophy with every single girl in the same event period? Anywho, basically, every time you don't get first, someone's missing a trophy. But yeah, all I really want is for Goldship to appear here. That's my personal goal. But yeah, without further ado, not really much else to go for this kind of video. When the next Legend Race comes out, I'll do more. Unless I just do Legend Races every day. If nothing else, at minimum, I should show the Goldship winning Legend Race. But yeah, without further ado, as we end the screen here, yeah, as usual, I'll add 20 seconds for the sake of the end screen, so I'm not cutting into something that you might want to see. Otherwise, on top of that, I'm still saving my carrots for the Kita-san Black banner, which is not going to come out until pretty much after the Legend Races anyway, question mark? Am I going crazy? No, actually, I might be wrong about that. Anyway, we're going to find out. I am trying to fill in time, so thank you for watching. I'm not going to take up much more of your time. See you later. Bye! Thank you for watching.